You're going to have to stop saying that or I'm going to have to move. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks for clicking on this video. This is the last part of this long drawn out bullshit. This unnecessary 4-part bullshit. This was 1 hour's worth of somewhat decent programming and literally 3 hours just thrown away. But I had to scream, baby, when Portia told that damn Phaedra, you're going to have to stop saying that or I'm going to have to move. I said, uh-oh, girl. You know, the last bitch that she didn't get up and move ended up laying on the floor being drugged by her hair. You sitting kind of close, honey. But Phaedra kept saying, well, I was told. Girl, you wasn't told anything. You lied. You lied. And it got right up underneath my skin because I have a Scorpio child as well. And when that little child lies, it's just like that. That old blank ass look on her face. I wanted to walk up on that stage and smack that goddamn Phaedra to no not one. I said, oh, child, I could just see my son doing that. That's child lie to you and stand there and look at you looking all blank. Child, Portia, you better than me because that'll get you fucked up. That'll get you fucked up. I know it too well. I can't stand it. There's nothing worse than a liar with a blank stare. And then she wasn't sorry. She wasn't sorry about anything. I don't even believe she was sorry that she got caught. I don't think she gave a fuck. She really did. I don't think she gave a fuck. Really don't. And Todd had me screaming. Todd was like, drag her, Portia, drag her. I'm like, oh my God. It was a mess. That whole situation was a mess. All this shit, you just said it. You just said it all. And she went through all that, and Portia goes to crying, and then Sheree started crying. Yeah, okay. Yeah. That was just a get in. You know, it's like, oh, child, everybody else is like, oh, you know, I got to get in too. Because I didn't understand what her whole point was, but whatever. All of this emotion going on. Candy's over here genuinely emotional and crying and trying to hold herself in her seat to keep from fighting. Cynthia, I believe, was just really caught off guard and just really in disbelief of what was going on. Andy was sitting there like, shit done got real heavy here. This is a mess. You know, Todd was pissed. Everybody had a certain emotion going on except for Phaedra. Phaedra had a blank stare like, whatever. Whatever. It is what it is. I said, what I was told, honey. Said 2 days ago. I talked to you 2 days ago. And 2 days ago, you were saying that she said this to you directly. There was no way to even Olivia Pope it or anything. Bitch, you said it. You made it up. You're mean as hell. You wanted to get at Candy. Flat out. You wanted to get at Candy. You went, said, I'll get that bitch. I'll get her right in her pocket where it counts. Because that's the only way you can actually get Candy. And the only way you can get back at Joyce is to get at Candy. You knew what you were doing. You knew exactly what you was doing. And, bitch, I just, okay. I mean, I don't even know whether to be upset with you or not because you always lie. That's what you do. You always lie. You have lied since you've been on this show. Is your name really Forty? Your name ain't even really Phaedra. It's that other shit. You know, you just, girl, you're a bit much. You're a piece of work. You are an absolute piece of work. Kenya, what the fuck are you talking about? You and Sheree, y'all could have just went backstage. Kenya over there, steady bumping her gums. It didn't even have anything to do with you. Your part of this is done. Shut up. Shut up. Really. All of that stuff where we had Portia run off a stage and all of that. And then even now, there came a point where I said, well, I guess I'm supposed to feel sorry for Portia, but y'all know I don't really care for Portia. She's not my cup of tea. Because when the shit was all going down, you were pretty bitchy. You really were. You were pretty bitchy. You were pretty much in to the whole get back at Candy thing. You were in. You were feeling that. You were feeling the vibe of, yeah, let's get back at that bitch. You were feeling that, you know? So, I don't know about really feeling sorry for you. It is what it is. You are dumb. You know, that's been proven over and over again that you're dumb, you know, and you got used. I don't believe Phaedra give a shit about you one way or the other. You were the one that was actually collateral damage, not Candy. Candy was the target. You were the collateral damage. It just kind of was what it was. But then Shamia tried to come talk to you. You were still being shitty to Shamia. Did y'all catch that? Just be here. Just be here. Bitch. You threw me under the bus about this bitch. And this bitch double-crossed you. Now you want me to be the friend that you want me to be? Girl, let me tell you about 22 different ways and 22 different positions where you can kiss my motherfucking ass on the goddamn pig part. And that's what Shamia should have gave her. But Shamia went on. Lauren came back in there. Lauren was disgusted. You could see it all in Lauren's face. She was literally disgusted. Like, what kind of shit is this? You know, a mess. And then I'm sorry, I shouldn't have repeated it. You're right. You're right. Right. Candy, I don't know what Candy's going to do, but Candy's kind of mean. So I don't see Candy being friends with Portia again. I see Candy having the same type of relationship with Portia that she has with Kim Zolciak. You're here? You know, for what? What's the point? You already showed me, you bitch. Kim showed that she was a shady, wallow on her back type of bitch. She don't deal to be, don't do to be dealt with. And Portia, you showed yourself as, you're a fucking dirty bottom feeding bitch. And she don't need to fuck with you no more either. She really don't. I really did feel, and I'm not even, because again, I'm not a real big fan of anybody on the show. There's not one girl on this show that I say, oh, I just love so-and-so. No, not at all. And I don't, hate anybody, but nobody, I think the one I like the least is Kenya and Portia. But, I felt sorry for Candy. I really did. Because I know what it's like to be accused of something that is not true. And to be so upset in your core because you can't really do what you want to do. Because I promise you, Candy really wanted to take the two of them bitches and wring their necks like a chicken. Just tear their asses up. But she knows, being a businesswoman, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can see it all in her. That child was upset. She was tight. And she was been there, done that. So a lot of times when I want to snatch a bitch and wring their neck like a goddamn chicken. So I understood that. I felt sorry for Candy. I really did. And then to even find out that Phaedra even made up the Marvin story too about Toy. Oh, girl, you really were digging. You really were digging. You're a rotten something, honey. You really are. Just a mess. Just rotten. And then this whole thing with Chocolate. And like Candy told her, I don't want to just run you all the way down on this TV show. She still has some regard for your rotten ass. Even to the end. It was just ridiculous. Portia, I believe, and my sort of Portia was hurt, that she was embarrassed, and that she was ultimately just spent. By the time that the show was over, she was just spent. That child didn't know which way was up. She was just done. She was just done. She really was. She was just like she was dressed. She was the Christmas ornament that, okay, it's been a month. Take it down and put it back in the basement. I'm tired of looking at it. That's what she was, honey. Just over the whole situation, honey. It's enough. It's enough. The ending of this was sketchy, to say the least. Okay, happy birthday, Cynthia. I looked around and it seemed to me that everyone had literally just had enough. Everyone had literally had enough. I think if they actually asked them all about signing a contract to come back for the following year that night, 30 minutes after they wrapped, nobody would have signed. That's the feeling I got. Like, everybody was just done. Like, this, are you fucking kidding me? Did this just go down like this? A mess. An absolute mess. I don't know what the direction of the show is going, but it'll be interesting to see. But I do know this. Don't you ever do another 4-part anything that has to do with any of these shows. This was absolutely ridiculous. It was drug out and it really wasn't a good look. But anyway, that's it. That's all I have for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season. What is it? Season 9? Ciao. Done deal. Done deal. I'll see you guys next season. All right. Bye, guys.